Mark Zuckerberg is implementing Donald Trump's requests. You see, a few weeks ago, Donald Trump and Mark Zuckerberg, they met up along with Elon Musk to, well, discuss Donald Trump's future presidency and where Facebook, Meta and what have you, where it stands with the new government. Well, Mark Zuckerberg in the past was critical of Donald Trump. In fact, they removed him off his platform. And obviously Donald Trump was a bit upset about that. So, anyway, they had this meal and a meeting and what have you, and Elon Musk was there, and they discussed a few things, unfortunately. And not good things. No. Now, we saw what has happened to Twitter since Elon Musk bought it and changed the name to X. We're going to see the same happen to Facebook and Threads. And it is deeply concerning. And I honestly don't know why Mark Zuckerberg would really even go that way when you see what's happened to X. Well, anyway. Oh yeah, please boot the old like button. For God's sake, the world's gone bonkers. It really has gone bonkers. Now I've got a video clip for you, okay? For which I want to play to in a second. Not all of it, I'll just play the... basically, in this clip, Mark Zuckerberg, this is on his own platform, okay? It's on Meta. And Joel Kaplan, who's the Republican who's now heading the department, which Nick Clegg used to head, and he's been chucked out now because obviously he's too much of a lefty. He's been replaced by Joel Kaplan, who is a Republican, and he had, well, I suppose in the day he was... he communicated with the Republicans quite well. But things are changing. Dear me. Did you realise you can now actually call your or call a woman a teapot if you like now? There's loads of anything. In fact, there's loads of changes being made to the oh my god, to the platform regarding hate speech. Okay, I just said teapot, but it could be anything, all right? It could be aggressive, it could be anything. Physical items, household items, whatever. Anyway, that's one thing, all right? But that's not what really is concerning me at the moment. It's that Donald Trump's got this agenda which he wants everyone to go his way. And I don't mean everyone, I don't mean just the United States. Every country to go his way. And now he wants to buy up Greenland. God's sake. By force if he has to. Sanction Denmark if he has to. He's now saying he's going to rename the Gulf to the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. He's going to take Panama Canal. And the list goes on. The flipping hell, this is just madness. Absolute madness. And somehow he's got Mark Zuckerberg to toe the heel and all that, you know? Dear me. And it is worrying because in this clip here I'm about to show you, basically, the clip starts off with saying there's going to be some changes to the platform. We're going to be removing moderation, okay? Hate speech, moderation. And it was given to, originally it was being operated by a third-party company, for which he basically says goodbye. And now it's just going to be like community comments, like they got on X, which do nothing. Now people don't read them. You know, the damage is done. So fake news, basically, is going to be the new norm on Facebook. Also, the removal of political ads are going to return, as in political ads on Facebook again. So that's deeply concerning because it was very dangerous. Look at Cambridge Analytica and Brexit, whatever. You know, it's an absolute mess. It's all going to return to shit, literally. It's going to go to shit. And sorry about my language, but loads of people rely on this. Families rely on this platform. I'm coming off it completely. And I used to just a messenger anyway, because I really don't like all that sort of thing anyway. I don't trust them. But I'll go off messenger as well. I don't want nothing to do with Meta. I've got principles. So, what did he say? Well, he said this.
Our teams. Finally, we're going to work with President Trump to push back on governments around the world that are going after American companies and pushing to censor more. The US has the strongest constitutional protections for free expression in the world. Europe has an ever-increasing number of laws institutionalizing censorship and making it difficult to build anything innovative there.
He just contradicted himself. He just said the US has got the best constitutional laws and what have you regarding safety and all that, But then he's saying that the EU and the UK's online safety bill, what have you, is obviously is too much. You see, so who's better? Those with the more censorship or those with the least censorship?
Latin American countries have secret courts that can order companies to quietly take things down. China has censored our apps from even working in the country. The only way that we can push back on this global trend is with the support of the US government. And that's why it's been so difficult over the past 4 years when even the US government has pushed for censorship. By going after us and other American companies, it has emboldened other governments to go even further.
Let's be honest, you're platforming people who are lying, who are spreading made-up stuff that isn't true. And what we have done accept is that, we should accept, that lies are cheap. Anyone can make up a lie. Anyone can spout a whole load of bollocks, okay? Just make it up as you go along. And it's quick. You can make it up a lie, and make another lie, just like that. Because a lie, out of the air. Donald Trump does it all the time. The thing about truth is, you see, it's limited. And it's harder to make variations of the same thing. So what happens is all the lies swamp out the truth. And that's what will happen on Facebook. It's happened on Flippin' X platform. All those who, have had enough of, X. There's no one there to counter all the lies on X anymore. Very few people on there in comparison to what we were. I'm not on X, I'm on Blue Sky. Makes more sense. But there's no one there to counter him anymore. So you just end up with the same old crap going round and round and round in circles. This is madness.
But now we have the opportunity to restore free expression, and I am excited to take it. It'll take time to get this right, and these are complex systems. They're never going to be perfect. There's also a lot of illegal stuff that we still need to work very hard to remove. But the bottom line is that after years of having our content moderation work focus primarily on removing content, it is time to focus on reducing mistakes, simplifying our systems, and getting back to our roots about giving people voice. I'm looking forward to this next chapter. Stay good out there.
Good hell. Quite frankly. What a load of bollocks. I'll put the clip in the video, just so you know. This is on the Meta news site. So it's their own video. And it's been published by Joel Kaplan, who's the Chief Global Affairs Officer at Meta. He's a Republican. He's a Trump supporter. This is spreading worldwide, and it is a massive issue. And governments around the world need to push back against the United States now. Just must. We can't have these global platforms dictating to foreign governments, dictating to the European Union, dictating to the United Kingdom, dictating to every other flipping country around the world. You need to push back against it. Brazil did it, and they blocked them for a while. Once they paid the fines, they unblocked them. Even though there's flipping protests on the streets, so what? Tough. This is not about freedom of speech. This is what you need to understand and realise. It's nothing to do with freedom of speech and expression. The First Amendment doesn't even come into this. It's all about control. It's all about control and pushing propaganda. Just like Facebook was doing during up to the lead up to 2015, 2016 regarding Brexit, what have you. Cambridge Analytica. There was so much of it online. Paid for political promotions that were based on lies. This isn't about freedom of speech. A lie is a lie, alright? We're not talking about satire and stuff like that or comedy. We're talking about actual lies that are out there to push a certain agenda. To push people a certain way. I don't know why all that shit's over my head. That's what we have a oh, dear me. It's, there you go. It's very frustrating. Very frustrating. And it's a worry. It really is. Because I don't really know where we're heading with all this. And it isn't that good, is it? It really isn't. And you tell me what you think. Please leave in the comments down below. And when I was talking about, oh, crikey, being a teapot earlier, as in, the rules changing on Facebook already. They've already changed some of these rules that you can call women whatever you bloody well like now, misogynism and all that. I don't know. You tell me. I was getting sick of it, to be honest. Toodaloo.